Hi souls, it's Grim, back for another little session of World of Warcraft. We ended up in Darkshore last go, did a couple of those quests, and now we're going to continue that storyline. First things first though, I see that we have mails or auctions may have sold. Oh yeah, it's like all of our auctions. Well, most of our auctions sold. Some of them didn't. Some of the light leather and stuff. We'll keep the light leather because I'm pretty sure most of the light leather sold. At least some of it sold. So we'll keep that. And I could have sworn I had more malachite as well, so we'll probably keep that. But these crawler claws we can sell.
I am listening.
By the way, it's really,
Good luck,
really
friend.
fucking hot, so we got our fans going and everything. Hopefully you don't hear them in the background, but if you do hear a weird sound, it is our fans going, because I'm not going to suffer. Sorry. Also, I offline decided to go and collect all of the armor pieces I had said that I was going to go do in the city, so I ran and did that real quick. So that's all collected, so we don't have to worry about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and pick up these quests that are up here. Got a lot of injured people here having requests. A lost companion. Please help. I can barely sit up. My friend, a bear named Grimclaw, he's not here. I sent him ahead to let the sentinels know we were coming before we left Auberdine, but he never arrived. I sensed something might be amiss as we're leaving, but the evacuation, I never had a chance to act on it. If he's injured, goodness, there's only one place that he would go, the Withering Thicket, north of Auberdine. Down the road to the south from here. Bring him back to me safely. He's my only family. Alright, we gotta go save Grimclaw.
Greetings.
A love eternal. I would like to extend my gratitude for saving us. I would call myself fortunate, but my beloved Anaya lays long dead. I am alone and deeply troubled, and sadly, I require your aid yet again. Wandering the woods of Darkshore after my rescue, I found myself in the ruins of Bashalaran, where I saw the haunted spirit of my beloved. She must be freed, but I lack the heart to do it. Her spirit must be destroyed. For some, letting go is the hardest thing they will ever have to do.
Alone light your path.
Your beloved has been haunting this place ever since before the cataclysm, dude. But yeah, we'll go take care of his loved one. There's another quest around here somewhere. There we go.
Hello.
It is in times like these that we are forced to stop and examine our way of life. We are mortal now, and no matter how much we desire otherwise, we are deserving of our new place in this world. Ashalaran, down the road to the south, once the city of our ancestors. It now is home to their accursed ghosts. We held hope of salvation for them as with ourselves, but we have left them in torments for too long. It is time to extinguish the final flame of Bashalaran.
Farewell.
Be sure to stop by the bridges southeast of town. You should be able to secure a night saber to get you down to the ruins. Alright. I think that's all the quests we got going here. Supposedly there's one here. Oh, that's Honor the Flame. Never mind. That's the holiday. Okay, so yeah, that seems to be all the quests. So I guess we'll go to Bashalaran first, because that seems like what's next, and then Grimclaw should be further south after that. And they said they have a night saber for me, but I also have a night saber, so we're going to use it. Actually, before we go anywhere, I think there's a darker lightsaber than this one. Yeah. But this one... slight... Actually, no, it is the same. It is the same as this one. So instead, we're going to be using this lightsaber. There we go. I think that's more fitting for her. Darker lightsaber. Again, I could be flying right now, but I won't be doing that. We're going to enjoy the world from the ground, unless I necessarily need to fly somewhere. Not that there's much to enjoy here in Darkshore, given how torn up it is. The gloominess I do enjoy, but, you know, I'm weird like that. We didn't necessarily come over here, and we kind of looked at this from afar. But this turned into like a huge, like, Niagara Falls type of thing. Look at this. If I remember correctly, dropping yourself down into that gives you an achievement. Which we might do that at the end of the zone. Just drop ourselves down in there. It either gives you an achievement, or I vaguely remember there being like some sort of hidden world underneath there. With like a quest line, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll do that last. There's another quest.
I am honored.
I have come to Bashalaran to grant peace to the troubled spirits of the Highborn. I find my hand hesitates with each blow. If you would like to aid me, you would have my gratitude. Basically, all these people who can't do the hard stuff is asking the champion to do the hard stuff for them. It's basically what's happening here. But here's Bashalaran. What's left of it. And here's the final flame. How dare you disturb our last link of this world? Alright. We've upset the spirits. Oh, we've been silenced. Wow. Look, I can do it too. Not that it helps much of anything. Alright. So, let's see. Naya seems to be there in the back, so I suppose we'll work our way through. There's also... oh, there's copper here to grab. Oop. Made herself an enemy. I think the rest is just like down. Yeah. Just down below. So let's make our way over here. Where is she? I see a gold orb moving around the mini map. That may be her. Yep, there she is. I don't think I hit her, but apparently I did. Upset her. Your quest is meaningless. Oh, that was the highborn that annoy you. Finally, my soul may rest. Oh dear Solarian. We got her pendant so we can take back to him. Now we got it. Just take care of a few more of these people. Looks like there may be another copper. That was like an enchant, right? Formula. I doubt that would sell. We could try. We could try to sell that on the auction house. Maybe a collector out there who wants it. Is this up or down? Oh, down. We need one more of those over here. Done and done. And we can go turn in this quest. We're probably gonna anger this person, so take care of them.
Ishnu Allah.
You have my thanks, though they may not be able to show it. You have the thanks of the highborn spirits as well. Fare safely, traveler.
Good luck, friend.
I see a screenshot. I see a screenshot. Oop. Let's do that again. All right. So we have those to turn in, but Grimclaw should be down here. There's also copper over here, so I guess we can grab this real quick. Maybe. There seems to be also a quest over here. But I think we have quests to come here. Yeah. So we'll hold on off from grabbing that, because I think we have quests to come back here. If not, we'll just grab it on our way back. So it looks like we're probably going to upset people trying to get this copper. Yeah, we'll leave it alone then. And we're already over here. No upsetting people, huh? Okay. We're gonna be able to get up to this. Might have to fly. Oh, no, we got it. Okay, so he's across. I guess we could have just jumped from there. You see how torn up the world is from the cataclysm? Like, raising up pieces of Darkshore. Well, we have a couple of Dryad? I think that's what we're called. Dryad.
Hello.
Greetings, traveler. You seem to have an interest in my friend here. You're here on behalf of his friend, Volkor. Then I imagine? If Volkor didn't come himself, he must be injured as well. I hope he recovers quickly. Grimclaw is too injured to be moved far, and he's going to need some immediate treatment. I'm afraid I can't let you take him back just yet, but perhaps you can help me while I attend to him.
Dear Latris,
Alright.
how may I help?
I have no doubts that Grimclaw will recover with the help of my healing magics, though I can't say the same for the poachers that attacked him. Poachers attacked him. Still, I could use some salve to close his wounds and lessen his pain while he heals. To the east you will find the ruins of Lornesta. Lornesta? Among the crumbled stones, there is a variety of fuming toadstools that flourishes in the damp environment. Bring me some of the toadstools so that I can mix a salve for our friend here. Ritual materials. While we tend to Grimclaw, I would like you to peacefully gather some ritual materials for me from the nearby wildlife. I need whiskers from the moonstalkers to the west. Pluck them from the sleeping ones and move away quickly. I need hair from the doe in the east, just to avoid the stags. Finally, I need fur from the bears along the water to the northeast. Wait until they catch a fish, then get the sample quickly and get away before they finish eating. Please do not harm any of them. Alright? Well, I mean, the hair can be easily done without harming them because, you know, shedding and everything else. But you're telling me to pluck whiskers from a cat, and you're saying not to harm them.
What is nature's call?
We cannot condone reckless violence. It is not our nature. However, there are times when the consequences of avoiding battle are too tangible to ignore, as is the case with these Naga. When the earth in the area shattered, a small section of ruins rose to our east. These ruins once housed those loyal to Queen Ashara, and it seems her kind have returned in search of something. Take this petrified root. You can use it on their fallen to raise Ents to aid you. Deal with them and their leader swiftly. So we're using petrified roots to raise Ents out of corpses. All right. So we got a few quests here. Let's see. We're in a bubble already. Tufts of mottled doe hair. All right. But how do I wait? How do I do that? Do these not? Oh, mottled doe hair? Maybe it's not those. Here we go. Okay, so there's a stag marching around there. We gotta avoid. 1, 2, 3. We got them. Alright. We also have a copper ore here. Oh! Sorry, Mr. Stag. Oh my god, we are being surrounded. Alright, this is the point where we called down our hippogriff to help us. So there is the Naga and copper and toadstools. So I guess since we're in this area, we might as well just do this bit. So we're supposed to be raising Ints out of these guys. I was about to say, where's my hamstring? So these guys run away. Good to know. Alright, so we're supposed to be raising Ints out of this. Alright. gathering toadstools. Let's see, there's copper over here. We'll grab it. Yeah, you run away. There we go. There's another one. More toadstools. I keep forgetting to run away. Oh, alright, we leveled. Guess we're in a bad area to be checking that, huh? Oh, there's the bears. Maybe we need... Here, let's land somewhere. Oh! There's a bear there, too. However, it looks like this bear is eating, so let's... Alright. I got fur from him. Actually, this seems like a safe space, so let's look at our talents. Let's see. Right, we were looking at this stuff because... and realizing that we need Rind, which we grabbed. What were we looking at? You're healed for 85% of the bleed damage dealt by Rind and deep wounds. Or ignore pain. Fight through the pain, ignoring 50% of damage taken for 12 seconds or until 1500 damage has been prevented. Execute no longer has a cooldown, and if your foe survives, 10% of the rage spent is refunded. If Cleave or Whirlwind hits 3 or more targets, you also slam your primary targets. The slam deals 50% additional damage. I think we were looking at this one before. Which, more healing would be good. And now that we have Rends, this actually works. And I have this thing where I like going in a row instead of like picking and choosing. And I mean, a lot of these could really benefit us. But I think we'll choose the Rend one. Or like the one that helps the bleeds. You're healed for 85% of the bleed damage dealt. I think that would be helpful. We need more passive healing. So we'll do that. Alright. Can I pluck more fur from the same bear? I sure can. Maybe this guy will fish and then we just get all the bear fur since we're over here. There we go. I need your fur, dude. Thank you. Alright, that one's done. Back to the Naga and the toadstools. And since you run, you can have a hamstring. Alright. We need 2 more Ents. We need 2 more of the toadstools. We'll go this way then. There we go. That's enough Ents. It looks like we need to go this way to take care of Lady Janira. There seems to be a toadstool her way. I see it kind of glowing there, so I guess we'll just go this way. These ants are supposed to aid us, but they're not really doing that, huh? Can we raise up more ants? We can. One int has helped us. A whole one int has helped us. Alright. That's fine. We didn't really need that much help. Okay, we've taken care of her. We got in the toadstools. Supposedly there's... Oh, there's a rare here. I suppose it's good that we went this way then. It's another lady, Lady Vespera. And there is copper here, which is the reason why we came over here, but we can take the rare as well. I just realized I did not put music on. I apologize. I need to remember, I need to go through my checklist and remember that is one of the things that I need to do. Since I don't want to fight more of these Naga, we're gonna fly. I know, shocker. But we're trying to save Grimclaw here, so we gotta go pretty quick. Oh, shoot. We need to get Whiskers first. Which I think we need to go this way anyways, so... Okay, so... See, there's cats here. There's also cats here. We gotta do this quick, and then run. I think will it go back to sleep or it just goes away? Okay, well then, if that's the case, we need to run. Oh. Looks like they don't go back to sleep.
Oh my goodness. What? I see.
Ripley is talking to my husband. I don't even know if you heard that on the mic, but that's what's happening in the background. Alright, we are here with everything.
Ishno del Diab.
Grimclaw is quite the fierce combatant. I feel somewhat sorry for those poachers despite their aims. Okay, so it sounds like the poachers were taken care of, thankfully.
I am listening.
You have my thanks, young one. We should be able to speed Grimclaw's recovery dramatically with the salve.
Goodbye.
Alright. Have you retrieved the materials I asked for, and please tell me that you did not harm any of the animals in the process.
Can
You did not.
assist you?
These will do perfectly. These are the final ingredients for an instance I have been working on. I will explain in just a moment. Let me mix these in first.
Farewell.
Is there trouble?
Thank you, ally. We shall keep a more vigilant eye should they return. Alright. Before we continue, Yep, we have an upgraded bracer. These clams we can open. We'll do that. Because I feel like it. Leather, but I did not collect it, so we're collecting it. And putting our belt back on. This is not an upgrade, but I did not collect it, so we are collecting it. There we go.
Greetings.
The ritual bond. I will tend to Grimclaw until his rest is done. He will be ready to return very soon. I have one more task for you while we wait. A favor to grant you, really, should you recognize it. The great wildlife spirits roam around us, waiting and hoping for someone that will aid in stopping the destruction. They are with us as we speak, even now, and with the materials you brought me, I can grant you sight. Speak to these spirits, choose one, and return to me with their blessing. Objectives: breathe in the incense in front of Keeper Carathas, and then choose the blessing of the Great Stag Spirit, the Great Thistlebear Spirit, or the Great Moonstalker Spirit. Keep in mind that you can only receive the blessing of one spirit, so choose wisely. Alright. Give me just a second so I can get a drink. Okay. So we use this incense. The strong odor coming from the bowl smells like a mixture of various herbs with burning hair. Wonderful. I don't have a sense of smell, but that sounds awful. Breathe in the smoke to entice visions of the great animal spirits. Alright. Whoa. That's very trippy. Alright, so we have the bear here. For countless ages I have walked these forests and lived in these mountains. Through snow and fire I have watched civilization crumble and nature press on. Now the very earth turns against us, and it becomes very apparent that we must fight if our legacy is to continue. Your heart is true, and I would choose you as our champion. If you value the thick hide and resilience of my kind, then accept my boon. Know that the other spirits will not accept you once this choice is made, so choose wisely. Alright, so that sounds it's like yeah, for more armor and what was the other thing? Resilience? Okay. Yeah, some for like more armor and stuff. Oh. According to my add-on, I've not chosen that guy before. Where's the stag? There's the stag. Apparently I've chosen that one before. Let's see. Spirit of the Moon Stalker, I share these forests willingly, accepting night elf kinds into my home and on occasion calling them friends. Though they have been tainted greatly in recent memory, I can see in you the same strength, honor, and spirits that first endeared them to me. If you place value in the ferocity necessary to overcome all odds, then I am willing to call you my champion. Know now that if you side with my kinds, the other spirits will not accept you, so consider your choice carefully. So, ferocity might go that route, because we don't necessarily need the armor. What does the stag do? Give me your stag. I am the caretaker for my kinds, leading not through force, but through wisdom and swift action. Wisdom is what carries us into the deeper forest when danger beckons, and swiftness is what leaves our enemies basking in our absence. In this wisdom, I see through to your true intentions, and I know that you are deserving of my blessing. The blessing of my swiftness. It can be yours, but know that the other spirits will not. Wisdom sounds like more casting mana thing, and also swiftness, like I guess to make you run faster. But we kind of have movement speed buffs. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with the cat. That my add-on says I've not used the cat before. So we'll go with the cat. Where did... Does it not show us? Oh, I keep forgetting to do this. There we go. It didn't really show us.
Ishno del Diab.
So it is done. You have received the blessing of a great animal spirit, and I shall now complete the ritual for you. Please stand still.
Del Natis.
Ooh. Grimclaw's return. With the binding complete, the blessing has taken hold. It will most certainly make your travels in these lands easier. Grimclaw made a full recovery. Before I could do anything to stop him, he bolted off towards Lordanel. I suppose that means it's time for you to depart. It was a great pleasure to have met you. For now, farewell. Send my best wishes to Volcor and Grimclaw.
Bashar Selam.
So it seems like Grimclaw did not wait for us. Let's see. Please hold still for a moment. It is done. The spirit is bound with you, and you will carry it with you anytime you are in Darkshore. May you serve nature well. So, oh, there we go. Blessing of the Moonstalker. The Moonstalker attack and casting speed increased 10%. Okay. And apparently we are now friendly to the cats. We are friendly to the cats. Yeah. Alright. Anything worth taking pictures of while we're here? Should we take pictures with the dryads? Gotta think of thumbnails while we're doing this, right? Maybe we need to go forward a little bit. They're both looking at us. Should we look up this one?
Assist you.
Are we doing the Brady Bunch thing? The grass is being a problem. The animation of him touching his own claws, like he's like, does this hurt? And then touches it and then hurts himself, is wild. Alright, would you stop moving around so I can take a screenshot, dude? Oh, come on. That was terrible. We gotta start it over. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, it looks like we need to race our way back to Lordanel to check on Grimclaw and them. There's like... There is so much copper here. Okay. I think it's time to fly. Are we level 20 yet? We're not. We're oh, there we go. Just as I was gonna say, are we level 20 yet? That's what I was looking for. This, we are definitely using. Because I want to take things slow and enjoy what I'm seeing instead of flying through the air like crazy. Okay. What do we want to do here? We skipped over something, right? Because of Brens? No, that was over here. Oh, we skipped over Heroic Leap and Stormbolt. Again, I don't see the need for it right now. But we can't really do anything else. Second Wind restores 6% health every 1 second when you're not taking damage for 5 seconds. That sounds more like something for like restores 2% health 1 second while every 1 second while you are below 35%. I don't know, that sounds more like a tanky thing to do. I'm kind of curious about Stormbolt. We might grab that to see the difference between it and Heroic Throw. Yeah, might as well, right? Okay, so Stormbolt will... Because this, like, yeah, generates high threats. It's been a while since I played my warrior characters, so I'm trying to reacquaint myself with things. We'll put that here. I'll move these over. Maybe my Stormbolt should replace my Heroic Throw since I don't want to generate high threat. I'm not a tank. Also, we're switching this. Alright, now we are flying normally. Hello, kitty. I'm glad that you're friendly with me because I want this. It also means I can hover and take like this kind of screenshot. I can hover. Nice. Okay, we're heading this way, so go this way. Hopefully not upset anyone. That's enough getting copper. We don't want to get stuck because there is a ton of copper here. This seems like the place to be for leveling up your mining. How close is this to people? It's pretty close. We won't do that then. We'll keep going along the road. Oh, we can do, oh, you know what? We can do a hover picture of the water over here now. This is what I was excited for, simply because I can hover and take pictures like this. Because that is crazy. Oop. Let myself turn around. Does that make me slower? Yes, but that's fine. I need to fly out of here. That's in the water, so I'm not going to bother with that one, because I don't feel like it. And since we're quite literally here, we're just going to fly in instead of using our ground map.
What brings you here?
Ooh. Sorry for being in your face, lady.
How may I help? Ishnu Allah.
You have our thanks. It is time that we leave the past behind us and start looking at our future.
Be careful.
If we didn't have enough on our hands with the lands and the elements turning against us, it seems something has riled up the trolls to the northeast, and they've started on a warpath. I'm not sure what their aims are, but they've already attacked several of our scouts and have besieged the cultists at the Tower of Althalax. We've sent a contingent of our best sentinels to counter their attacks. If you would travel northeast to the ruins and join them, I'm certain they could use the extra hand. Wait, we're concerned about the cultists as well? They've already attacked several of our scouts, which would be what would be concerning, but they have besieged the cultists of the Tower of Althalax. Why are we concerned about the cultists? Don't forget to check near the bridges southeast of town for a ride to our forward post. Yeah, they have a saber we don't really need.
What can I get for you today?
We have a dwarf who needs our help.
What can I do for you?
You look like an able sort. There are a great number of wrecks off of the coast here, most old, some new. For quite some time, I've been trying to get at their holds and put their valuables to more use. But there's a nasty infestation of murlocs that seem to have other ideas. I've sent scores of adventurers and none have returned. Jesus. Worry not, I've learned my lesson, and that is not your fate. Swim to the due north and look for Gary. He'll explain the new plan. It's pretty simple, really.
See you soon.
Interesting. Alright. Oh. Let's not be a gremlin and ride our mount into the thing. Oh! The bear's here. Oh no! Volkor's dead.
Peace be with you.
You returned. It is good to see you again. I suppose we have to thank you for Grimclaw's return. I'm afraid I have some bad news. I've been unable to purge the toxin. Their conditions worsen. Gershala died shortly after you left, and Volkor passed just before you came back. He lived long enough to see Grimclaw come back safely, so he died with a smile on his face. I'm just sorry that I couldn't do more. For now, I'm doing everything I can to save Sheldon, so please excuse me. Oh goodness. Oh, Grimclaw. Poor buddy.
Alone be with you.
I somehow avoided being inflicted with the same toxin that the other survivors now endure. I cannot help but be envious of them to a degree, though. Jesus! Living in eternity alone seems not worth living at all. I miss you so much, Anaya.
What brings you here?
Thank you, Nyandalora. Think perhaps it would have been better if I had done it myself, but even after these thousands of years, I could not bear to raise my hand against my beloved. Please, I would be alone with my grief.
Good luck, friend.
Oh, there's Anaya.
Ishnu Allah.
Do you not see your beloved? Oh. Things are going rough. Oh my goodness. The guard over here got wrecked. Things are not looking so good here in Darkshore. Okay, so I guess we'll do this one since it's closest. And since it's over in the water, we're just gonna fly to it instead of swimming all the way out there. Oh, it's a gnome. We have an invention that we're going to be working on. Gary.
You're a tall one.
How do you do? I'm Gary, and I assume Gorbold sent you. If you're here to help, the plan's pretty simple. I've rigged up some decoy bots. We prance the little fellows in near the murlocs and activate their countdown. They'll pulse light and sound to attract the murlocs, and after several seconds, they'll explode, taking the murlocs with them. If we get enough of these in there, we should be able to make our way to the ship's hold again, with less casualties this time, hopefully. That part's not for you, though. Just get to blowing those little fishmen up. All right.
Then.
So I guess we're gonna be taking this little bot on an adventure. We need to take out 50 of these guys. I don't know how many we got here. We got a lot. Oh. Okay, so that's 15 of them. Let's go this way then. There's a lot over here. This is a lot of murlocs. Oh, foolhardy adventurer, Murloc pest, I have come to steal your treasure. Attempt to stop me, quickly. It really is, they really do taunt. Oh, did we get them all? Oh wow, okay. I guess that was it. Let's go turn it in then. I didn't realize we got so many that time.
No.
A treasure hunter's life is a treacherous one. Don't be fooling yourself.
How are you?
The decoys worked then? Great to hear it. Don't you worry yourself one bit about the treasures. Me and Gary will take care of the rest this time around. Truth be told, if something went wrong again and I lost any more of you adventurer types, I'm pretty sure they'd kick me out of town. AKA, thanks for doing the work. We're gonna reap our reward now by taking the treasure. Alright, so we have to deal with some Darkshore. There also seems to be another quest up in that direction. I don't know if that's a quest we need to go pick up or if it brings us in that direction. Lately the quests have been like slowly directing you to the other quests that are kind of standing around, so I don't know if this is going to be one of those things or should we go up there. We'll see. Oh, there is a fire up ahead. This is just a world, this zone is just a thing of natural disasters. I'm assuming that's the tower that they besieged. Forsaken looter, yep. So they've taken out the tower, and now they're looting it. Well, at least they took out the cultists that were here, right? Oh, there's a lot of people here. They've done some work.
How may I help?
Oh, we got a couple of things. What did we get? Oh, we have a belt that is an upgrade, and we don't use
I am
shields.
listening.
There
Farewell.
we go.
What brings you here?
Shatterspear invaders. Glinda sent you to lend a hand, did she? I'm glad she did. I could certainly use the help. I'm working on our initial plans to start whittling away at their ranks. Please feel free to help Taisha and Bathul in the meantime.
Del Nadris.
Malthus, that's all you got for me? I want numbers, locations, intentions. We're as good as blind. Get back out in the field.
I am listening.
Bathul says there are several ruins similar to these spread through Darkshore, many of them inhabited by the troubled spirits of the Highborn. Out of mild courtesy for these cursed souls, we haven't been overly proactive about stripping the ruins of artifacts, but those hesitancies vanish in light of this new troll threat. While you're aiding the sentinels in their goals within the ruins, please collect any artifacts that you stumble upon and bring them back to me. I would like to preserve what little I can.
Del Natas.
Alright, so we're getting relics.
Hello.
There are a large number of Shatterspear trolls picking through the ruins of the north and northeast. I suspect that they're looking for magical artifacts, but none of our scouts have reported the discovery of anything of significance turning up from their digs. They may well just be fueling the war. One thing is fairly certain though, less laborers would slow down their offensive. So less laborers is what they're going to get. You in?
Good luck.
Alright. So we're taking out laborers and finding artifacts. Sounds good. Oh, is this the conversation? What can you tell me, Kinera? The catapults remain disabled. I've burned several and trapped the others. That will do for the moment. I think this is all mixed up. Oh, okay, so this is the conversation we were in the middle of. That will do for the moment. And the tower, one of our Althalax. I don't know. There's movement in the ruins. And that's when he shouted that to go back out. Okay. So I guess we'll do this. We'll see if it brings us up that way, but if it doesn't, we'll just go grab it ourselves. Artifact. Oh, you're a runner. Good to know. There's copper over here. Artifacts there. I'm getting rage starved again. I'm basically running towards the artifacts because there's a lot of mobs here. So we'll be able to complete the one quest while completing the other one. Is that a rare? That is not a rare. Okay. My mic likes to open up when I'm not talking, so if you hear noise randomly from my lack of talking, that's what's happening. Okay, so we have all the artifacts, so we just need a few more of laborers. Oops. Oh, I just wasted that. I didn't know you can hit your rings when there's no one around. Oh, we're having some fun here now. You can run away, that's fine. Oh, reason to worry. These appear to be orders dispatched to the overseers at the ruins from the Superior in Shatterspear War Camp. Most of the documents contain negligible strategic value, but a couple of lines stick out to you. We captured another Night Elf spy on our operation. She has been taken back to the camp to be tortured for more information. Keep an eye out for additional spies. We cannot afford for our operation to be compromised. The lieutenant will surely want this information. Oh. Alright. So, we wouldn't have picked up that quest had a shaman not show up. Because I don't think the laborers dropped that.
How may I help?
Yes, warrior? Here's these we
I am
found.
honored.
Another. They have more than one. I will not leave any of my people to be tortured. We must act quickly. Did you, like, not
You should
notice that your
allow.
spies aren't coming in to check in? Alright. I have a scout that we lost contact with a couple of days ago. I assumed her dead, but it appears that she's been captured. The trolls indicates that they have at least 2 captives though. The only other person that comes to mind is Alandarian Night Song, a civilian that was in the area against my advisement early yesterday. The Shatterspear have established a war camp to the north. It is almost certainly where any of their prisoners are being taken. Find them and free them if you're able. So instead of, you know, looking for your scouts and everything else, you just assume that they're dead if they don't come back. Interesting.
I am honored.
Let's see.
God
Thank
is
you.
watch over you.
Alright.
Hello.
Here's your artifacts.
How may I help?
Perfect, thank you so much. I would hate to lose more records of our culture to war. Far too much has been sacrificed already.
Goodbye.
Oh, we got a few more quests here.
Hello.
The trolls are building their forces and supplies at the war camp to the north. When they feel they are ready, they will almost certainly launch their attack on Auberdine from that location. It shouldn't take us long to rout this rabble, but I'm not one for taking unnecessary risks. I want you to fight your way into the war camp and set fire to any stockpiles of supplies that you see. The setback should buy us quite a bit of time before they can muster a counterattack.
Farewell. What brings you here?
To the north, the Shatterspear have a war camp where they are constructing their catapults. The camp is guarded by some of their mystics, but I've started receiving reports that there are sightings of orcs and Tauren there as well. I don't want to make any assumptions as to what that suggests, but I do want you to go in and kill them before they can make any further strikes on our sentinels.
Del Madrid.
Great. Any other quests? It does not look like it. So we are making our way north. Let me do a water break. Alright, I took a little bit longer than a water break, so pause my recording, but we are back. So we need to go this way. And since this is a war zone, we are going to fight our way because Yandalora will do that to clear out more people along the way instead of just flying to the location. This is just a deer in the middle of a war zone. There's a few deer in the middle of the war zone. Just, given how much war has happened over here, you know, it's just like, it's just an everyday thing for me. Goodness. Alright, we're getting to the war camp. Oh, I completely forgot we leveled. Alright. Oh, we're over here again. Okay, so we have Blood Surge. Damage from Rend has a chance to generate 5 rage. We are rage starved, so we might be grabbing that. Overpower has 2 charges and deals 15% more damage. That's pretty good. And I think I've read these. Yeah. We might be grabbing this one because we are getting rage starved again. So yeah, we'll grab this one. Alright. So we need to make our way into the camp. Let's see if we can save some people. And do some damage. I guess we'll just run in. There's like an opening here. Their battlements are very good. Their front line. So you got some holes in between all this. I don't know if you run, so... Oh, it is a laborer, so I guess they would have run. That is one of the people we need to fight. But we'll just keep going this way. Horde Enforcer. Oh. I was attempting to silence this person, but I hit the button too soon. Okay, so there's other things besides fighting them. We need to... Oh, armaments. Is it any of this stuff? Oh. Target needs to be in front of you. What are we... Wait, what are we setting fire to? Oh. Is it this? Oh, it's those. Okay. Good to know. What else we need to do? So we set fire to those. We need to keep an eye on for the boxes. Take out the Horde Enforcers and the Shatterspear Mystics. So the Horde and Shatterspear are working together. There's very loud noises outside our window. Locate the Night Elf prisoners at the Shatterspear war camp. Where is this at? It's way in the back. Okay, so we need to make our way. Or make our way this way. Do these count? Yeah. Does this one count? No. So it's the only one that you can highlight. Can I do it again? Interesting. All right. The other ones that you can like hover over are the ones that count. Good to know. There is a mine here. There's 2 mines here. And armaments. There's a couple armament. You might as well just come down here and do all this. Oops. We are good on Horde enforcers. We need to find more mystics. There's one right up there. So the mystics run. Good to know. Come here. Oh, there's an armament there. There's supposedly a mine. Probably down instead of up. Yep, it's right next to him. This is all just straight up Horde. I don't see Darkshore. There's one. Not Darkshore, Shatterspear. Darkshore are part of the trolls, or the Horde. Oh, there's Mystic.
Hello.
Daria looks very pale, though shallow breaths betray the life that remains in her. You're here to save me? A bit later than I hoped.
Ishnu Dal Diel.
Mora sent you? I should have listened to her. It's just hard to take trolls seriously, I guess. Darian lets out a weak chuckle. It's way too late for that anyway. We're immortal now. This is the fate we have to face, one way or another. I've had time to accept that. I have one request, though. Kill the torturer that did this to me. They call him Ritko. You can find him just ahead with the other prisoner. Daria offers a small smile, then winces and slumps back over in pain.
May the stars guide you.
I mean, if you're alive and talking like that, you have a chance. We do have healers. Healers are a thing, you know. But okay. Oh, you're throwing things? Here, let me throw things. Oh, it stuns them. Really? Oh, it does stun them. Okay. Well, good to know. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna do this. So it could be another stun. Or like a silence. In a way. So that sentinel is unfortunately dead. This one is still alive, it looks like. Thanks for the rescue. Let's get out of here.
How may I help?
It's good to see you. I wasn't looking forward to enduring what Daria did. So the rescue is somewhat welcome. I saw the troll leader before I was captured and thought I had the perfect opportunity to kill him, but he's protected by some sort of magic shield. Morris needs to know before she mounts her assaults, but first we need to get out of here. Help me to the dock. I'll make my way to Lordanelle via water, and you can go back tomorrow with the intel.
Farewell.
Alright, so we're going to help her. I need to take care of some armaments along the way. And some mystics along the way. She's just gonna keep running, isn't she? Oh no, okay. Okay, well that takes care of the mystics I need. Shoot. There we go. Actually using things properly now. No armaments around. Alright. There's one. Do we have any armaments down here? Maybe? Yep. Wait, wait! Ow! You have a stun too. Alright, that's complete. Thanks for getting me out of there. I should be able to swim back from here, but before I go, one quick thing. I was afforded a brief chance to attack their leader, and he was protected by some kind of magic. Make sure Mori hears of this before leading any kind of attack. Farewell, newcomer. May Elune's blessing be with you. Alright. So, we fought our way in because Yandalora would have. However, also, wasn't she supposed to be swimming? Did she just fly? I don't... At the corner of my eye, that's what it looks like. She like flew instead of actually... instead of actually swim. Anyways, we kind of fought our way in. We did our thing. We did as tasked, but we can now fly back. Because everyone has respawned at this point. But story-wise, we made a path all the way up there. What's that? Okay. Just some murlocs. That may be covered with murlocs. Yeah, that's too many murlocs. I don't want to fight for my ore. We're back.
Ishnu Allah.
I shouldn't have expected these filthy trolls to stay peaceful forever. There's no place to trust with any sympathizers of the Horde.
Hello.
Excellent work, that should slow them down a bit.
Good luck, friend. How may I help?
Alandaria is dead then. That saddens me greatly, but it is not entirely unexpected. I expect no mercy from these savages and will show them none.
Be careful.
Some sort of shield, you say? We might have a way around that. Malthul had an idea for breaking whatever protective enchantments their shaman had, so it might work on this too. Thank you for saving Ainasha and bringing me this information. It may well make the difference in our battle.
Goddess watch over you. What
We got
brings you
reputation, levels, Jesus. Excellent work. One, denying manpower, I just saw that. Excellent work. One more threat so we can worry a bit less about. We'll continue the offense while they are still off guard.
Farewell.
Offense. So what do we get? We definitely increased a lot of reps there. But what rep did we actually increase? Oh, Darnassus. We're now revered with Darnassus. I could have sworn I have gone through and grinded out all of these. I could have sworn I was exalted with everything. Did it get reset? Huh. Interesting. Anyways, also we got a level. So let's see here. So we have the heroic leap. We unlocked a few other things. Pain and gain. We looked at this one, right? Yeah. So pain and gain, when you take any damage, heal for 2% of your maximum health. This can only occur once every 10 seconds. Or... oh, these... okay, so we only really unlocked one other thing. Which is nice, actually. It's another passive heal. We might pick that one. Yeah. It'd be nice to have a little bit more healing. Healing and rage is what we're dealing with here. Alright.
I am honored.
Strategic strikes. Striking at the head of the beast doesn't work if there's another head to replace it. Before we can kill their leader, we need to kill the sub-leader that may try to step up. Right now, they are not as well defended as you should. Not as well defended, and you should be able to best them without much support. Take this dryad spear and hunt them down. The poison on its tip should slow their incantations. My scouts reported one inside the water chamber in the ruins to the east, and the other past the remains of the tower to the southwest. Okay.
Goddess watch over you.
Yishno Del Diablo.
I've already been working on something for breaking down their protective wards. With a focus based in their power and a bit of druidic magic, we should be able to breach their shields. Find their shaman to the east and southeast and recover several of their amulets. I will prepare them and imbue an arrow that you can deliver to Shendrya Moonfall for the attack.
Farewell.
Alright. Oh, and we got another one here.
I am listening.
Before you return to battle, warrior, something urgent has come to my attention. As scouts report that the Forsaken are scouring the ruined tower of Althalax to our south. Prior to the assault, that bleak tower housed the fanatical arm of the Shadow Council, commanded by the fallen highborn Athricus Narasin. Narasin is long since dead, but any of his work survives. We can't allow it out of our sights. Retrieve his research and kill the Forsaken commander who's plundered the ruins. Okay, so I vaguely remember a quest back in Classic of us dealing with the council, so I guess that's what the concern was less about the fact that they're taking out the cultist and more about the stuff that for some reason we neglected to destroy after destroying the cultists. Good to know. Right. We're not very thorough with things, are we? There is there's some ore here. And we gotta fight our way back in anyways to deal with leaders. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so most of our quest seems to be that way, but there is one here that we deal with. So they're down. Aha. Do we seriously just sit here and like toss this and that's it? Because I don't see any other way to like deal with them. Though it looks like we need to get some amulets too. I guess we should have fought our way down and dealt with her that way. Because this is ridiculous. All right, here, we'll do this. Oh, we made a friend above. Come along. I'm trying to keep her rude. Trying to keep the leader from attacking us by using line of sight. We'll throw another one at her. Oh, you're finally on the ground? Wow. So it took us going down to her for her to come to us. Got it. And we got the amulets that we need. So let's get out of here. And go back this way. I take it we need to go up into the tower, what's left of it. I think these guys run too. We'll use our hamstring just in case. And we got the Forsaken up here. Of course, they're the ones who are more interested in what the cultists have. Oh, there's like still bodies here. Maybe the cultists were still around? Huh. Yeah, there's still bodies here. I guess it don't matter which way we go up, huh? I don't know if these guys run, but we'll use hamstring just in case. They don't seem like it. Really? I thought I had him bled. Oh, we got some friends. No, this is the person we need, actually. Oh, we still need something? Do we still need to go up? Do we not need to go up? Am I missing something? Where's the tome? Oh, the tome's down there. Okay. Alright, we got that. Now we gotta take care of this other leader. I'm not bothering with the totems because it don't really look like it's doing much. It's trying to heal them, but it's not doing much. There is a... yep, copper. Nice. Alright. I think that's the guy. No, that's not the guy. Oh, the guy is literally standing on top of a chopped down tree. Ugh. My headphones were driving me nuts for a minute. Kind of bending my ear. Alright. Readjust my headphones. Let's deal with this guy. Really? Are you not gonna come down? It's telling you not to move. Come here. Really? Maybe I should have flew up to the guy. Can you, like, stop, guy? There we go. Your electricity just kind of tickles. Alright, we've done that, so we will fly back instead of run back as soon as we get this ore. And this ore. Okay, now we will fly back. I'm not really taking much pictures because this area is, I mean, if we completely ignore the fact that is a war zone here, this is interesting. There we go. Slowly taking some pictures. Why is it saying, oh, there's, oh, it's, we gotta kill someone for it, but I want it. It's helping with our levels. Alright, let's go turn these in.
Greetings.
Narison is no longer our concern, but if his life's work should fall to our enemies, centuries of dark wisdom could be called down onto our heads. How goes the hunt? We found, I got the tome, a charred volume chronicling centuries of dark studies. Yeah, I got that tome that you didn't destroy.
Hello.
Let's see what we got here. By Alun. His notes are scrawled in a half-dozen languages. What is this? Blood? This archive makes my flesh seethe, but at least it's secured. It will take us some time to decipher these notes. Oh, your reward? Yes, here. Nice work with those undead scavengers. Now get back to the fight. I'm a little concerned by you being very interested in that book.
Goodbye.
That you barely registered the fact that you're supposed to give me something for that. Interesting. Alright, so... Why does it say I have something? No, I don't have a shield equipped. What? It's claiming that I have a shield equipped. Okay. This is not an upgrade, but it is something we need to collect. This is not an upgrade. Something to collect. Another thing to collect. So many things to collect. Okay, so this is a two-hander. Let's see, it gives us 0.3 more damage per second. We lose strength, but we do gain stamina, crit, and versatility. So, yes. Alright, that is something that we need to collect. And these are an upgrade to our boots. Wonderful.
Can I assist
Let's clean
you?
out our bags. I think that's it. Yep. Everything else we need to go to the auction house to sell,
How may I help?
which I'll probably just sell off recording just because I need to go back to the city to do that. Do you recover the amulets?
Can I
Yes.
assist you?
These will do perfectly. I will prepare them for Sandria. You are sure to be dispatched to meet with her shortly.
Del Nadres.
Okay.
Hello.
You've shown a great deal of talent for one so young. Good work. It seems the final battle is before us.
Be careful.
Their forces are weakened, their supplies destroyed, and their sub-leaders are dead. It is time for us to take this flight to their home and their leader. I'm admittedly still in the dark as to what spurred their sudden aggression. Perhaps we will find some answers on their doorstep. Take this arrow that Balthul prepared and report to Sandria Moonfall deep in Shatterspear Vale to join the attack. It would be best to secure a ride on one of our lightsabers. Going on foot would be dangerous.
Del Nadres.
Okay, so... Wait, but where do you... Lightsaber rider? Probably that person. We'll probably utilize that instead of going up by ourselves. But first, we have another point we need to distribute. So, what else we got here? What would benefit us right now? Overpower has 2 charges and deals 15% more damage, which would be good. More damage output. Improve execute no longer has a cooldown, and if your foe survives 10% of the rage is spent, a rage spent is refunded. We have Fervor of Battle. If Cleave or Whirlwind has 3 or more targets, hits 3 or more targets, you also slam your primary target. The slam deals 50% additional damage. So these are kind of like damage outputs. Well, this one's actually a rage one. We're not dealing with multiple people too often right now. So I'm thinking maybe our overpower. We do 2 more charges of overpower and it deals more damage. Yeah. I'll go with that. Alright. So yeah, we'll utilize the Night Saber, which I'm clearing my throat a lot, so this will be a good time for me to
Good luck, friend.
grab a drink. I decided to zoom in because our guy was glitching out, or Night Saber was glitching out. It also gave us a really interesting look into the war that was happening outside. But anyways,
I am honored.
the Ancient's Ire. Come to join the offense. If you're looking for Sandria Moonfall, she's leading the attack on the Shatterspear leader at the cave in the back of the Vale. You can meet her there. While you're here, though, we could certainly use your help with routing the rest of their tribe. Oh, by the way, or routing? Routing? No, routing. By the way, I thought this was like a misspell over in Darkshore. Not Darkshore. Teldrassil. I had the Felrock quest had route instead of root, because we are quite literally rooting them into the ground and stuff. My husband, he likes watching my videos sometimes just to have in the background and stuff, and he let me know that that is actually the right word. And I learned that there is a new, there's not a new meaning, there's another meaning for routes that I was not thinking of. I was thinking routes is like the direction and stuff, but apparently routes can also mean like exactly what we're doing here is taking care of, you know, enemies and stuff. I don't know what the actual meaning is, but that's the correct word actually. Anyways, go ahead and take the company of one of the vengeful protectors there and see to it that every last building is destroyed and every last troll killed. We can't have them coming back for revenge when we're less prepared, can we? Alright. So we need to utilize this vengeful protector in order to take out people. So we have here, we have Shockwave, sends a wave of force in front of the Ancient, causing a lot of damage and knocking back all enemy targets within 30 yards, and then Moon Surge burns the Shatterspear building with a surge of arcane moon energy. Okay. So let's get going and do exactly that. This is precarious given how big our guy is. Let's make our way up here and destroy some more buildings. There we go. Done. Easy peasy. Now we'll go talk to the other lady who is up there.
How may I help?
He performed with excellency. He performed excellently up there. We are fortunate to have you with us. I haven't yet received word regarding their leader. If you haven't spoken with Chandria, the cave in the back of the Vale, be sure to do so before you depart.
Be careful.
Okay. I don't know if the guys are still around, so we're gonna do this instead. Just fly there.
What brings you here?
Greetings, warrior. Did you bring the arrow? I did.
I am honored.
It is good to meet you. Word has been sent to me of the efforts you have made to aid us against the trolls, and I must admit I am a bit impressed. The final fight is upon us now. I hope you are prepared.
Ishnuala.
The leader and his guard are before us. My sentinels are ready to take care of this guard. We only awaited this arrow to seal their leader's fate. Let me know when you are prepared to attack. As soon as my sentinels engage, I will shatter the leader's shield and we will assault him together. Strike swiftly and we can rout this threat to our lands here and now. That word is being used so often. I'm glad I learned what the actual meaning is. We await only you. Speak to me when ready. The days of peace for the Shatterspear have passed, and so the Shatterspear must pass as well.
Farewell. What brings you here?
I am ready. Utilize our pummel and everything to make sure he don't throw shit at us. Oh, we got our quest. The letter from Garrosh Hellspring makes clear the suspicions that were raised during the offense on the Shatterspear. The presence of Forsaken at the tower ruins and the Horde supplies and enforcers at the Shatterspear or camp were only the start. Garrosh himself contacted the Shatterspear to spur their offensive toward Lordanel, and it seems clear that he fully intends to push from the south as well. Glinda Nalshia will need this information if the Night Elves are to be prepared. Can we read them though? No, we cannot. Okay.
Ishnuala.
We owe great debt to you for all that you've done to see this battle through. Not often can we claim victories so decisively, but it seems there's far more to this plot than just the Shatterspear. If you haven't already checked his body for information, make sure you do so before you leave. Yep, we already
Goddess
did
watch
that.
over you.
I'm glad that they added that in the little quest there. If people actually read it, they would know that they need to loot something from him. Alright, we're going to fly our way back.
I am honored.
No.
Del
Okay.
Nado.
Yeah, we are gonna fly our way back. Because we only have one quest now. And it's back to Lord now. Which it's gonna take us a while because we do not have our dragon flying on right now. Might as well do this. Some epic music. Just hover here for a moment. We really took out the trolls, goodness. Goodness. I try to say goodness and Jesus at the same time. Okay. Did we turn it? Oh, okay.
Hello.
You're back. I hear the battle went well. Yeah, but we have this.
How may I help?
Well, this news is disturbing indeed. I will start dispatching messengers to Ashenville immediately and see if we can't get some reinforcements prepared for them. I cannot thank you enough for all the help you've lent us in these trying times. Such heroic deeds deserve reward. I think I might have something that will serve you perfectly.
Be careful.
Alright. We got ourselves a blue belt. Very nice. And, coming up on 2 hours. That was a huge quest chain we just did. So I think we'll end it there. Apparently I didn't get this quest, or this fight point at any point. Oh goodness, I'm sneezing. Not only do we have a heat wave, but there's pollen in the air and it's making me sneeze. So yeah, we're gonna end it there for today. And then we'll pick up these quests to keep marching our way back down south towards Ashenvale. So yeah. Huge quest chain. Now we have learned that Garrosh is trying to fight with us. So interested to see what else happens from that. Anyways, we'll be back next Saturday. What did I just get? I don't know, but I completely forgot I have a buff. I keep forgetting about my buff. I need to remember that. Anyways, we'll be back next Saturday. Until then, bye bye souls.